What up, everybody? Welcome back once again to the Real Nerdy Review. You already know who it is, back with another video. And if you are new to my YouTube channel, please hit that like button and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my future content. Your boy is trying to get to 10 likes per video, so please smash that like button. It takes less than a second. And please watch my videos from beginning to end. I am also trying to reach 4,000 watch time hours. So with all that being said, we got to talk about James Gunn's DCU, because a lot of people have been crapping all over James Gunn's Superman movie, and it ain't even came out yet. And I know I've had my 2 cents thrown in as well, especially about the Superman suit. And I know people have thrown their 2 cents in about, not just Superman's suit, but everybody else's suit as well. Whether it's been Guy Gardner's, whether it's been Hawkgirl, whether it's been, I'm trying to think of anybody else's suit that is at the top of my head. Mr. Terrific, yes. So let's go ahead and jump straight into it. I gotta honestly believe that James Gunn knows what he's doing. Right now, everybody is just seeing a sample size of the DCU from all the on-set photos, from David Corenswet's Clark Kent with the hairstyle and everything. Right now, we're all just getting the sample size of what James Gunn is doing. I believe he came out and said recently that he would not show out in public in the middle of the street shooting footage any of the secrets, of course, that he has up his sleeve. He said something like that, kind of, sort of, but not exactly like that. So I'm trying to take everything that we are seeing right now with a grain of salt. I'm just trying to believe, even with the suits looking as bad as they do, and I don't like Superman's suit to save my life. I don't care if they got a way of touching it up post-production. If it still looks the way that it does, but even though it could be fitted, I just don't, it doesn't look good to me. I don't like the lines. It looks too puffy in one photo. And then in the next one, where you see more detail, where he's standing next to Mr. Terrific out on the street, it looks rubbery, and I don't like the lines and some of the padding on the shoulders and on the arms. It just doesn't look good to me. So I'm just trying to hope that James Gunn knows what he's doing. Now, there was a story or something that came out saying that James Gunn was going to switch up on the suits going into the second movie. And I'm not going to worry about that right now, because we still got to focus on the first one. Now, as far as everybody else's suit goes, whether it's Guy Gardner's and Mr. Terrific and Hawkgirl, as far as they suits go, I see people are saying that Maxwell Lord, some big millionaire, is, I guess, sponsoring the suits or something like that. I could be wrong. Quote me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. And I do feel like, look, man, as a billionaire, you got to have more money to make better looking suits. And I'm just hoping these are just some type of test suits, not just on the set, but maybe just some test suits that Maxwell Lord is testing out, and maybe he has something up his sleeve. The one thing about the Green Lanterns, though, is don't they already have their own suits when they become Green Lanterns? Like, they put the ring on and the suit automatically just, changes their clothes into the Green Lantern suit. I don't know about the Hawkgirl and Mr. Terrific. I'm pretty sure they have their own clothing. But again, I'm trying to take everything that I am seeing and hearing with a grain of salt, because we ain't got nothing yet. I know people are also crapping on the plot. That's the biggest thing that I'm scared of, the plot leak, because the plot leak obviously has a lot of story into it, whether it's this, Superman and Super Friends, aka the Justice League, trying to stop Lex Luthor from doing some dirty work overseas. And then you also have, the story of Superman inspiring a lot of these heroes. And my thing is, he's young, early in his adventures. And I guess what the story is Superman inspires a lot of these heroes to not, take people out the way that they do. And it's like, if this is early in Superman's journey, I'm not saying he can't inspire anybody. I guess it depends on how many years in this journey they're into it. How is he inspiring them so early in his journey? You know what I mean? Like I said, I just hope James Gunn knows what he's doing. There was something else I had to also bring up besides the suits, besides the plot. I just hope that, this movie is still Superman's movie, and it's not overrun with a bunch of extra, with so many characters still in the spotlight, because I know that this movie is supposed to be an already established universe with Superman just kind of fitting into it. You know what I mean? And I am, again, just trying to remain as optimistic as I possibly can to James Gunn DCU. I hope he was able to pick some of the brains over there at the MCU, from Kevin Feige to any of the other executives, and take some of the stuff over to the DCU. The one thing I do hope is that it's not too jokey and too funny. And I know there's going to be a lot of woke stuff going on that people have been talking about eventually, because it's just the type of world that we live in nowadays. I know that there's also talk of Supergirl possibly appearing at the end of the movie. There's talk of Lobo, Jason Momoa, him possibly being Lobo, because he had a meeting, I believe, last year, and he was super excited to talk about how he was excited about something that he couldn't talk about. So a lot of people were expecting him to be Lobo. So I'm hoping that this movie is going to be good. I'm hoping that the DCU does great, because I've said it before and I'll say it again. Marvel needs some competition, and I want to see the DCU kick butt. I want to see James Gunn do great with this movie. And I'm just trying to take everything I'm seeing and hearing with a grain of salt, because we're only seeing a sample size of everything that we're seeing, whether it's the suits, the plot leak. We're not seeing the full picture yet. Oh, now I just remembered the last thing, what it was. James Gunn not appearing at San Diego Comic-Con. In my opinion, I think his whole focus should be on the movie, not on appearing at Comic-Con with maybe like 5 or 10 seconds of footage, even if it's not fully completed. I would want full, complete footage out there. I know a lot of people are going to compare it to what is it? The MCU's Guardians of the Galaxy. But when it comes to Guardians of the Galaxy, the MCU is already well established. The DCU is just starting off, and he has to hit it. He has to hit that ball, knock it out of the park. So that is my opinion on James Gunn and me trying to be optimistic about the DCU moving forward. Everything we're seeing right now is a sample size. And I know there's also been a lot of talk of what's going on with Matt Reeves' Batman, and, you know, the Arkham City TV show being canceled, and possibly Batman 2 getting canceled, and maybe Batman 2 being folded into the DC universe. That's a lot of people's personal opinion. Those videos are out there. That's a video for another day. I just want to kind of focus on the DCU as a whole, and not the side stuff. So y'all post your comments down below and let me know what you think about the DCU and what we've got so far, and how much are y'all taking with a grain of salt with everything that we've seen and heard. Post those comments down below. I'll check you in my next video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching.